Hi, welcome to today's video. And in today's video, I'm gonna be explaining how to create a new column, but this time around it's gonna be categorized from already existing column. You can do this for things like ages. When you have age column, you have different ages, and then you want to create a category of ages, say from 0 to 12 children, from 13 to 19 teenagers, from 19 to 20, maybe 35 young adults, and like that. So you can use this to method to create categories. So I'm going to use this as an example for that. So we have this data, and in this data we have what's called the time of call. So the time of call, we have different time here, and then what we want to do is that to ensure that our time is on the time data type, and then you're going to come to the format and ensure that you pick this 13, 30, 55, this HH, NNSS, not this one. Okay, good. Then we are going to create a new column, right? So you can either do that here, or you come here to table 2 and then create a new column anywhere. So I'll click on that. It's going to open this dark function and then write the name of the column. But I do have this written already, so in order not to take much of the time, I would explain this. So we have this already. So you have the time category. So we are creating the time category. That's the name of the column. Equals, now we're going to be using the switch function. So the switch function is used to create categories. It's like the ifs function in Excel. So you're going to create categories based on certain conditions given to it. Right. So we are the first argument in the true is the true statement. So this ensures that the switch function works. So you have to put first true. Then how do you go to the next line? So after this comma, switch, open bracket, a comma, you are going to press down your shift and then you enter. I think I've said that in the previous video, right? And then you have your true, open and close your bracket, comma, then the next line, shift and enter. Then you're going to have your time of call. So the time of call, so we want to be able to say 5 a.m. in the morning to about 11:59 minutes 59 seconds is morning, right? And then from 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. well, not really 3:59, that's 3 o'clock 59 minutes 59 seconds. That's afternoon. Once then the next line is 4 o'clock, which is 16:00. And now what does this 5:00, what does that mean? So if you come here, you say 5 is the hour, comma 0 is the minute, and the next one is the hour, right? So maybe I should just write this again so that you can get to know it better. Let me just write this again. So I'm going to take this out. Okay, good. I'm going to take this out to the next switch. Then I put an apostrophe and then the name of time of call. So I'll click on this, and that must be greater than or equal to. So you must understand the logic of what you're writing. Greater than or equal to 5. Time. You need a time function to be able to extract the time from the time colon time. Then you can see the prompt hour, minute, and second. So the minute hour we are talking about is 5, comma, the minute is 0, comma, the seconds is 0. Close the bracket. Right, good. And it must be between, so and say this condition and this condition. So we're looking at these two conditions. It must be greater than or equals to 5. Then but that's the apostrophe. Then your time of call must be less than the time function must be less than 12, be less than 12, comma 0, comma 0. Or you could also say equals must be less than equal to 11, comma 59, comma 59. I mean, but what's the essence? I don't think I need that, so I'll just do this instead. Then comma, then the next line. So, but after that, before the next line, you need to, what are you going to call this category? So put that in quote. I'm going to call this morning. So from 5 a.m. to before 12. So I'm going to call this morning, comma, and then shift enter. Shift enter. Good. Then the next is time of call. So instead of me having to type this again, I can just copy this instead. So this time around, this will be 12 greater than equal to 12, greater than equal to 12, but must be less than 3 4 o'clock, right? That'll be like 3:59, right? Exactly. Then this will be called afternoon. Afternoon. And we move to the next line. So I'm going to correct this. This is going to be 4 p.m. right? But to let's see, 4 to, is this supposed to be 4 because we're using like a 24-second kind of counting? This should be like 4 o'clock is 16. Rather, should be 16. 4 o'clock should be 16. That's 12 plus 4, 16. It should be 16. So like 16 o'clock, we're using a 24-hour count. And 16, that's 4 o'clock to 8 o'clock. That's what we want to do. That's evening to 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock is that's 20, if I'm not mistaken. I think that's 20, 21. I think that's 20. 12 to 6, 18. 12 to 6 is 18, yeah. 17, 19, that's 20, yeah, 20. So less than 20, and this should be night. Sorry, evening rather. And this. Now, this is where we get technical. I want to take it from 8 p.m. to like the next morning, which is like 5 p.m., right? But it might give us some issues, right? Because of AM and PM. So it might give us some issues. So what we can do is to say from 20, instead of this and, we could use or instead. So or is a like a straight slant, but not a slant, not this one, the straight one. So this one. So this one should be double rather. This is, and yeah, that single should be double instead. Double also. So this is like a straight, that you could, if you know where your backslash is, this one, if you know where if backslash is the shift and the backslash, that's where you can get this straight slash. So you do this and then or to 5, right? 5. So back to this time, but this will be called night, basically. And then you want to have the last one. So in case there's no, any of this is not met, maybe due to some error or something, and you don't want to have error in your DAX, you can just put unknown. So just in case there is nothing like that, just put unknown. Yeah, so that settles the score. Then so I want you to look at this one more time and then try to understand this. So it's clear. So that's it. So I can hit enter and then look at what you have. You have morning, so you can see 10. This is 10 a.m. 9 seconds. This is morning. You can see 12:02. This is afternoon. You can see evening 17:25. This is about 5 o'clock, 25 minutes after 5. You can see evening right? So this is exactly how you can create category. You can do the same for age. You just need to understand the logic at which you wanna how you wanna build this your logic. That's what you need to understand.